I mean, look, the verdict's in, right? Wall Street doesn't just like Bitcoin, they love Bitcoin.
It's a transition. It's a transition from we first had the transition about 100 years ago. We speak about the transition into what I would call the intelligent age.
The Ripple decision, very, very positive in helping to bring clarity. And I think it has become absolutely critical that we get clarity on this issue. And so
the earlier Ripple decision, which is the 2015 FinCEN action against Ripple. Now, no, FinCEN, Ripple didn't like that, and the industry didn't like that. But
we have a product called on-demand liquidity, which uses XRP. And so I'll go to those banks and say, should we engage on that topic? And they're like, look, even though you won the case, the United States government is still hostile towards crypto.
Digital revolution is the digitization of value. Okay, that means that anything of value now can be digitized.
Make me digital. Let me soar. Imagine me actually paying for stuff amongst the people again, instantly traveling the globe without fees or friction.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome back to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likies. We got Bitcoin Magazine just in. Bernstein Analysis says, prepare for Bitcoin FOMO. Fear of missing out rally to record highs, BTC. We got one from Wrath K, Ripple Courier, Finestra still putting it forward. The OGs listed are the same five that haunt the most exporters. Documents from July. We got XRP drops. Bitcoin has become Wall Street's favorite asset. Anthony Pompiano.
Buying the rumors, selling the news, but now we've come back to buying.
Yeah. I mean, look, the verdict's in, right? Wall Street doesn't just like Bitcoin, they love Bitcoin. If you think of these assets, there's been over 5,500 ETF launches in history. Never have we had a fund get to $3 billion in AUM in the first 30 days. BlackRock and Fidelity both just did it. So two for the first time in history. And then if you look at Bitwise and 21 Shares, ARK, they're both going to hit $1 billion this year or this week. And so now you have four funds that are going to hit $1 billion of inflows. But the most interesting part of this is the inflows. These funds are doing $500 million a day of net inflows. But there's only 900 Bitcoin that is actually coming into the daily incoming supply. And so when you look at that, that's like $40 to $45 million. There's 12.5x more demand for Bitcoin than what's being produced on a daily basis.
So how much of the
BTC testing now concluding? Get ready for XRP to go live. We got another one from XRP drop. Civilization tomorrow, built to fail or rise, the fourth industrial revolution.
Now, we are speaking not just about the fourth industrial revolution. We are speaking about the transition of humankind into a new era, which is not just characterized by technological change. A new era where humankind will enjoy many more opportunities and possibilities. It's a transition. It's a transition from we first had the transition about 100 years ago from the agricultural society to the industrial society. But today, we speak about the transition into what I would call the intelligent age. And I did something maybe unusual. I took ChatGPT and I had a long discussion with ChatGPT, with my pot, if I may say so, to see how this new era will look like.
Welcome to the Internet of Value. Faster, cheaper, more efficient. No more middleman. XRP, the bridge, distributed ledger, immutable asset. Digital assets like XRP, XLM, and other utility assets play significant roles in the broader context of the fourth industrial revolution by facilitating instant, low-cost international payments and financial inclusion. With XRP, cross-border payments, financial institution adoption, Stellar XLM, financial inclusion, and open network for financial products. We got one from Mr. Man. XRP Ripple's legal victories has set a significant precedent for crypto regulations. All roads lead to the bridge.
So I would say that more U.S. Focused view. I think that, unfortunately, this year we've had a lot of very negative developments, specifically with various cases being brought and regulators asserting that effectively every cryptocurrency is a security in the U.S. I think that the things that have been happening in courts have been some positive developments. For example, the Ripple decision, very, very positive and helping to bring clarity. And I think it has become absolutely critical that we get clarity on this issue. And so another very important update was the market structure bill passing out of the House Financial Services Committee. Not actually law yet and a long way to go, but still I think could be very impactful.
Yeah, I would actually say one of the best examples I've seen in our industry is not the Ripple decision of last year, which I hope provides finally structuring guidance in the U.S., but the earlier Ripple decision, which is the 2015 FinCEN action against Ripple. Now, no FinCEN, Ripple didn't like that, and the industry didn't like that, but it had the impact of growing today's compliance in industries that the digital asset industry is using to advance into institutional adoption, to advance into new products. And it's an example of where I think regulatory action, even where painful, can have a salutary effect in our environment. My apologies to Ripple for having to bring up that ugly episode of their past. One thing that's particularly frustrating in the U.S. is the question about regulatory fragmentation and harmonization. We're much more fragmented in the United States, and we seem to be moving in somewhat different directions than what seems to be more of an emerging consensus outside the U.S., even across a variety of jurisdictions. Maybe you want to start on what's the impact of that on innovation?
Fragmented regulations, and even with the Ripple legal victory over the SEC and XRP deemed not a security, there's still no broader regulations for crypto and digital assets, blockchain, distributed ledger technologies. Thus, banks still don't want to use XRP just yet.
And I'd say, okay, so great. Now we have a product called on-demand liquidity, which uses XRP. And so I'll go to those banks and say, should we engage on that topic? And they're like, look, even though you won the case, the United States government is still hostile towards crypto. Even though you won the case, the United States government is still hostile towards crypto. The OCC is hostile towards crypto. And until that changes, the banks of the United States are not going to engage meaningfully. So I don't think the window has passed for the U.S. to be a leader, but I think every day that goes by, these other markets, they want the entrepreneurs there. They want growth.
Don't fall for the media trickery. XRP hidden in plain sight. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They want your baggies back. We got another one from Mr. Man. XRP, the blockchain industry is at a turning point with maturation and increased adoption. The space is making way for education and regulations as the market evolves. Efforts to regulate crypto assets are gaining momentum, reflecting the need for a safe space of innovation. It's time for change and growth. In the crypto world, crypto technologies have evolved from Bitcoin's 10 transactions per second TPS to blockchain supporting thousands transactions per second.
Right, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, have been richer, and so there's a clear trend that digitization matters. Right now, the next digital revolution is the digitization of value. Okay, that means that anything of value now can be digitized. Okay, whether it started out with Bitcoin, which was a virtual asset, but it could be bars of gold, it could be works of art, it could be real estate. The last two examples I gave, those are extremely non-fungible asset classes. Real estate is a $216 trillion market. It represents 60% of global wealth. And, if anybody who's tried to, exchange real estate knows how painful that is. But now we can fractionate its ownership. We can actually tie it to a digital asset. And now I can zap it, my shares of a piece of real estate to you through my wallet with no intermediaries at zero cost and have total transparency in doing so. That is game changing, right? And it's not even just that. We can even go to digitize anything of sort of abstract value. San, your future prospects as an entrepreneur could be tied to a digital asset. Those revenue streams of your future salary and the money that you make can be legally attached to a digital asset, and I can start trading Sandcoin, right? This sounds a little bit far out, but then you compare it to the stock market for stocks, and it's exactly the same thing.
We got crypto inside UK. New Coinbase ad is fire.
Being on the penny used to mean something. It was worthy compensation for thoughts. And now it's useless fodder for petty wishes tossed out like common garbage 120 million times a year, even though it's still technically money. It's tortured, humiliated, forgotten. The currency of choice for paying people back with spite. This is $50, by the way. Why are you doing this? Get me off this piece of scrap metal. Make me digital. Let me soar. Imagine me actually paying for stuff amongst the people again, instantly traveling the globe without fees or friction. Old Abe just wants to be good at being money again. Is that too much to ask for an old top-hatted dreamer?
We got Hugo Filion. FXRP will enable XRP to come to Flare and also other ecosystems through Layer Cake. This lets dApp developers build dApps that can interact with multiple cross-chain assets that will exist and already exist on Flare. Now, if hooks run the XRP Ledger, Flare could also serve as a high-quality decentralized data to dApps built using hooks. Also, if you didn't know, Stellar started out as a fork of XRP, the XRP Ledger now completely rewritten, so they're pretty similar in implementation and use cases. Stellar uses the Stellar Consensus Protocol, while the XRP Ledger uses the XRP Ledger Consensus Protocol. Also, if you didn't know, Stellar removed the 1% annual issuance rate from Stellar Protocol, stating that it was not benefiting the project building on Stellar. In November of 2019, the Stellar Development Foundation announced it burned more than 55 billion XLM. We got XRP Crypto, XLM Logarithmic $5 and non-logarithmic $1.50. During the previous Bullrun, XLM faced the challenges of not reaching a new all-time high, hovering around the 80-cent mark. Throughout the journey, XLM experienced significant drops, averaging about 47%, 44%, 51, 48, and 43%. Presently, XLM has dipped approximately 46.8% from its peak in July of 2023. Despite this, the trajectory remains consistent, signaling that we're still on track. Dips are for buying, especially with an upward trend. As time progresses, the below wave count becomes clearer. A pump to the 50-cent range for XLM will significantly strengthen the confidence in the wave count. W formation remains pivotal, with projections suggesting $1.50 using non-logarithmic measures and $5 using the logarithmic measures, signaling promising potential for XLM. They also move congruently, usually when XRP runs, XLM runs, and vice versa. We got Crypto Bull 2020. My prediction for Bitcoin is 91K by the end of April 2024. That will be the top. Got CoinsKid blowout top, then the true crypto winter will be upon us. I think that the vast majority of cryptos will be wiped out. I have had this analysis for a very long time. I see where Bitcoin XRP Chainlink bottoms out. It's already in the charts. TikTok. And another one from CoinsKid XRP, the weekly bullish engulfing candle printed. Looking at the price structure, the bearish scenario, I see a huge descending triangle, triple top drop on the 200 WMA. We need to see XRP invalidate the potential bearish pattern by taking out that second local high. Which side are you on? Are you on the bulls or the bears team? And with that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, top tips for crypto investors. If you're just starting out in the crypto, you should be familiar with investing tips. Embrace long-term vision, secure your investments, manage emotions, diversify your crypto portfolio, stay aware of regulations, educate yourself. Do your own research, not financial advice. Load up on those utility assets, those ones that they especially don't want you with, that they're manipulating and holding the price down. We'll catch you in the next one. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in for another one. Smash them likeys on the way out. We'll catch you on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Bring your own bags, be your own bank. Peace out, crypto ghosts. Later, glitches. Shut it down. Plant a few codes, we breaking the mold. Utility run, we breaking the show. We knew how it went, now look how it go. Rockets gon' blow, we bought on the low. Liquidity flow, you would think it was pro. How we moving them chains, changing the game and them gains of the pains. No longer a slave, mental mind state, yeah it all changed. Pop, 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 you then know you're not. Jump in the yacht, we dropping the top. Bought the whole block, we spreading the pot.